Real important. Exercise, monkey helper burpee. That's a heck of an idea. We're not on the job. Alright, so let's bring it in. Alright guys, stop this a couple minutes early. Well, actually just a minute early. I wanted to give Padre a chance to address the group. He knew this was coming. So he might get choked up, but I'm kind of getting choked up just talking about it. So it's yours, man. Yeah.
All right.
Woo-hoo. Just give it free to the floor. We'll be here in another half hour. I was going to say, you take your time. Yeah, you take your time. Yeah. This is your house of pain. Yeah. Take an offering pretty soon. All right, Trevor, brought a fruit. Amen. Aye. 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 Aye.
And I recently read a quote that basically said, "A life that's worth living is a life that was spent for something that outlasted."
Yes. Aye. Aye. Yeah.
One of the greatest gifts on this earth, first of all, is that we can have a relationship with God.
Yeah. Right.
Because of His Son Jesus, because He did the ultimate, because He died the death that we deserved, we now have life.
That's right.
And so that makes the vertical right.
Right.
But the next greatest gift is the horizontal.
Right.
Where men can look each other in the eye and say, "I love you."
All right. All right.
And you guys have shown incredible love. And the other sad thing about this earth is that when you dive into relationships horizontally, in the way the Bible talks about, when you say goodbye, it hurts.
Aye. Aye.
Because it's deep. And what I'm learning is that it's still worth loving.
Yeah.
Even when it hurts.
Aye.
So, and then the reality is that God calls you to something, to dive into relationships with people that you don't know.
Aye.
In order that everyone may understand that vertical even better. And so, man, there's so many guys, there's no way I could call out everybody that's touched my heart and mind. I will make a quick shout out to Mayhem.
Aye.
The first Sunday I was here, a couple years ago, or a few Sundays I was in, I met Mayhem. The first thing he said to me after we got talking, he said, "You ever heard of that F3? I said, "No, man, tell me about it." He'd been touched by somebody in Colombia. So he was the first man to tell me about it. The beauty of this is just you get to see one life at a time touched by another life. And so I guess the greatest challenge I would give all of us is to spend your life for something that will outlast you. I also want to, and here's also the beauty of this. When people come and go, it still goes on. You know what I mean? It's not based on a man. It's based on a cause. And that's why I'm incredibly proud of the Riddler.
Yeah.
Where's the Riddler? The Riddler, yeah. He came out, and here's a quote from his wife. He goes from 0 to 60. When he gives himself to something, it's everything.
Yeah.
And this particular AO is going to get better because of his leadership.
All right.
And so that's awesome. So the other thing, when I say giving yourself the things that outlast you, that's the beauty of Jesus. He completely, literally died to himself. When he lived, he died to himself.
Yeah.
Everything was about the other. That's why we're still talking about 2000 years later. And so, one of the things that God stirs in me, and another thing with Mayhem, Tinker Toy, other guys, these guys have adopted orphans.
Yeah.
We are called to things that outlive us. What a better thing to give your life to than orphans. I'll tell you what, my guys, one of the things that's really wrestling with me, I don't even know what to do about it except pray and then just start figuring out what's going on with these people, and somehow through the name of Jesus, pray and ask God, how can we help? But these refugees that are coming here, what an unbelievable opportunity for Christ followers to give their life to a people that is hopeless. Some of you men that lead really, really well, think about what it means to lead that way. And that's giving yourself to something that will outlast you. So, man, it's been an unbelievable pleasure.
Yeah.
And it's not over, you know. That's the thing about convergences and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys.
All right.
And
We can come down and do a farm workout.
that's right. I'll finish up with that, guys. My dad's 74. He's my hero. He grew up very, very poor with an abusive father that was alcoholic. And my dad learned to forgive his dad. And because of the gospel, he broke a chain of addiction.
Yeah. All right.
And he works the farm, you know what I'm saying? And as silly as that little thing was, that was in honor of my dad. He's never worked out, but he's a strong man. And he's a humble man, and he serves people. And anyway, I have no idea how that surfaced, but anyway.
Yeah. Solid state? Yeah, solid state. You probably has more information you probably want to know.
So how about we count it off and get out of here, all right?
All right.